Right, you should be able to hear me now. Let me know. Oh, bless you, Jodie. No, it'll be my computer. It keeps muting itself. Oh, awesome. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't have time to check my computer before I came on because I've been seeing my daughter off to her prom, her final stage of high school. I'm getting ready to go to college in September, so it's been a bit of a day. So yeah. Anyway, I'm here now. All good, all up and running. You can all hear me okay. So fab. All right. So today, for those of you that haven't seen me before, I am Stace Shaw. I am a psychic card reader, intuitive card reader, and spiritualist medium. Today, I will be using my spirit cards, my animal spirit cards, by collect. Oh, yeah, they are the right way around. Whoops, butterfingers. There you go. That's what I'll be reading from today. So let's give them a quick shuffle. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all keeping cool in this weather. It's been a nice cool day today, to be fair, which is just as well. Yeah. So let's see. We are streaming to both Facebook and YouTube. So YouTubers, make sure you comment, because if you don't comment, I can't see you. If I can't see you, I can't be drawn to you. If I can't be drawn to you, I can't give you a reading. So I do try and alternate as best I can to make it fair. So Nicola Jane, I'm going to come to you first, my darling, because as your name popped up, this card jumped out. And you need to reclaim your power, my darling. You've got the Panther spirit. Look how beautiful she is. She's got her eyes focused. She's almost got a stubborn look about her. So I want to say you can be quite stubborn and you can be quite strong-headed, but it feels like just of lately you kind of haven't got the energy to push that forward and to push that to the forefront. And I really do feel that you need to do this at the minute. You've got 4 and 4, the 44 card. 4 and 4 is 8. 8th is June, July, August. So I do feel that August is an important month. And you think that's your spirit animal. Awesome. All right then, my darling. So what she's coming in to say, she's got white on her head. They almost look like white jewels, and I want to say diamonds. So I do know diamond is April. So I also feel that April is important for you as well. And I want to go to April just gone. Something significant happened in April that knocked your confidence, that kind of it knocked the wind out of your sails, so to speak, a little bit. But this is all about standing up and reclaiming your power and not being taken advantage of. I want to say there's people around you that's kind of taken advantage of you a little bit. And because you've been so worn down with life, and because you've been so tired, because you've been so busy, you've not had the oomph to stand up and speak your truth and kind of voice for yourself. But now's the time to do it, my darling, because if you don't do it now, it's not going to get any better. Okay, so make sure that you're speaking your truth. Make sure that you are the authority in your own story. Okay, don't be a background character. Don't be one of these people that gets pushed into the background and isolates themselves because they can't deal with whatever's going on around them. All right, make sure you stand up for yourself. Make sure you keep that power. Bring some of that stubbornness forward. Don't get too stubborn, but bring some of that stubborn forward. You've got the yellow in the eyes there. So I want to say you see that you have the wisdom. You have the wisdom and the power to reclaim your own authority, okay? To be able to stand up for yourself and just remind people that you're not a walkover, you're not a pushover, and you're not one to be told. how to do things, and you're not one to live up to other people's expectations either. So yeah, you've got the wisdom and the knowledge for that. I see a little spot on the panther's head, and it's almost in the same place as the third eye. So I want to say move forward with your spiritual work. I do know that you are very spiritual, and you see and you hear spirit, but you doubt yourself and you think it's just one of them things. I'm hearing things, I'm seeing things, it's not normal. But you are opening up to spirit, and you are exploring the communication side of spirit. So I want to say move forward with that and stop doubting yourself, not just with the spiritual work, but stop doubting yourself in other areas of your life as well. Okay, my darling? It's confidence, yes, exactly that. But it doesn't help when you've got people knocking your confidence down and making you feel like that you're not capable of making your own decisions and doing what's right for you. They don't live in your shoes, I want to say. You've heard and seen for years, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. You need to bring that to the forefront then, my darling. Start working with, they're waiting for you whenever you're ready to start working with them again. All right, so don't doubt yourself, push forward, do what is right for you, and sod to what everybody else thinks. All right, my darling? So I will leave that with you, and I want to say by August, this will be sorted out, okay? Whatever is going on, whoever is pulling you down, whoever is trying to take the power away from you will be sorted. All right, you just need to stand up for yourself a little bit more and use your voice. All right, my darling, I hope that helps, and thank you for working with me. Hi, Andrea, Linda, Charlene. Oh, excuse me, I'm not being rude, it's my sleep apnea, and it's been a long day, as you can imagine. It's kind of been an emotional one as well, bless. Okay, let me have a look. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Sharon. Mabel McFarlane, let's come to you, my darling. I've not seen your name before. Let's have a look for Mabel, please. Excuse me. I do apologise, people. I don't mean to yawn. Okay, Michelle. Mabel, sorry. Mabel, you must know a Michelle in spirit, because that just slipped out of my mouth. I didn't even think about it. So would you understand a Michelle in spirit? Let's see what the card has for Mabel today. As I tune into your energy, my darling, I do feel quite run down with yourself. Would this make sense, please? I feel, I don't feel heavy. It's more of a tiredness. So I want to say that you're not sleeping very well at the moment. And this is impacting on your daily life now. It's almost like your mind can't switch off. You don't understand that. Oh, you don't understand the Michelle in spirit. Never mind about that then. It might be for somebody else that just came out. But would you understand feeling tired and not sleeping properly at the moment, and it impacting on your day? Yes, thank you for that confirmation, my darling. Okay, let's see. Oh, you need to be gentle with yourself, my sweetheart. You've got the deer spirit. Now, deers are very quiet, very cautious, very nurturing, but they are also very gentle. They kind of nudge their young into guidance, into the right direction, rather than dictate or rule. It's almost like they teach them to make their own decisions by gently nurturing them. And I feel this is with yourself and your character. I feel you're that gentle guidance for people, and that rather than dictate or lecture or tell off, you kind of give advice in such a way that helps them come to the right decision themselves, and it teaches them how to come to the right decisions themselves, if that makes sense. So I don't know what you do for a living, I don't know what you do for a job, but I do feel there's a younger person around you at the moment that is needing that gentle touch and that guidance, as well as yourself needing that gentle touch. I do feel that you're very hard on yourself, but there's somebody being hard on somebody younger that you know of, that's around you. It could either be family or friendship or godson or something like that. But there's somebody that's coming to you because they feel that the parental guidance is rather what they want them to do rather than listening to what they want, if that makes sense. So I want to say to you, this gentle guidance that you're given is exactly the right way to go. Now I'm seeing prayer feathers, so I do know that you've been asking for help from spirit, because I'm seeing the feathers coming off the deer's head, and these are normally to do with prayer feathers. So it's asking for help, it's asking for guidance from the spirit world, or it's asking for the right way to go and the right words to say. I want to say you've got the orange in there, so I do feel that the energy will be uplifted, and you do have the energy to deal with this, and I want to give you citrine as an energy boost for you. Again, there's a diamond on the head of the deer. Diamond is April, so I do know April will be a significant month for you. And you've got the number 18 card. 8 and 1 is 9. 9 is September. So I do feel that there's going to be some changes in September. There's going to be sort of like a change in your thinking and a change in attitudes about some things. And you will be sort of more gentle with yourself and gentle with others as time goes on. Okay. There's also patterns on the deer. It's almost like tribal patterns. So I do know there's a change in a pattern of behavior. They're on the deer, they're more delicate and intricate. So I do feel that you've learned from the past, and this is what's helping you with your future at the moment, because the patterns of, again, behavior and the patterns of thinking have changed. So I do feel you've made lots of positive changes, and this has helped boost your energy as well. So carry on doing what you're doing, my darling. Look out for September coming, because I do feel that's when you'll see the biggest improvements, and keep giving out that gentle guidance and that gentle nurturing, because it's definitely needed and appreciated at the moment. Okay, my darling, I will leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Okay, let's see who's next. Don't forget, we are streaming to Facebook and YouTube. If I come to you, I do need your, I would say, voice, but in this case I do need your responses, because it helps me to work whether I'm on the right track or not. It helps bring the link closer together, helps make the link stronger. So if I do come to you, please give me your responses so I know what I'm doing. Danny, let's come to you, since you're the only one I can see on YouTube at the moment. YouTubers, if you want the chance of reading, you need to comment, because at the minute I'm not seeing many YouTube. I don't know if there's many on YouTube watching at the moment, but if you are watching from YouTube, please make sure you comment, otherwise I can't give you a reading. Hey Danny, how are you, my darling? You good? I hope you're good. Cape Breton, is that America or is that Africa? I can never tell when it starts with a cape. Hi Bruno. Right, Danny, let's have a look for, oh, Well, you're a bright and cheery one, aren't you, Danny? I feel love of life with you. You've got the number 12 card, and 12 for me is all about sowing new seeds. It's all about tying up loose ends. It's like one door closes, another one opens, and that's the theme for me today at the moment. Oh no, it's not been a hard day. It's just been a busy one. Seeing my daughter off to a prom and making the most of her prom day. It's not been a hard day. It's just been seeing your kids grow up and reach the next chapter in their life. She's my baby. She's my last one, so it's been a bit emotional. But no, it's all good. It's all good. It's in a good way. But yeah, what I want to say to you, Danny, is you're full of life. You're very bubbly. You like to smile and you like to see other people smile. Oh, okay, you've had a thing with 12. Well, 12 for me is all about like I say, it's all about moving forward, and it's about one door closing, which is the number 10, and another one opening, which is number 1 and 2. So what I want to say to you is I feel like you've had many doors sort of close on you. You've wanted to move forward, but every time you've hit a brick wall. But I want to say to you is don't give up, because there is a door open there for you. You just got to find the right door, which I know is kind of contradictory in itself. But the door is there. So I want to say to you, if you're starting a new project, a new career, or you're thinking of going into study, now is the time to do it, my darling. Focus on what you're passionate about. Focus on what you love to do. Feel it in the heart. Go with your instincts and just follow your heart. Follow your heart, my darling, because you are capable of more than what you're doing at the moment, I'm being told. And the sooner you start your new chapter, the sooner you'll be able to move forward. So whatever it is you're contemplating on doing, now's the time to do it, okay? Sow them seeds, get everything down on paper, talk to the relevant people, and just carry on and move forward that way. You've got the canary spirit, and it says sing your own song. So do what makes you happy, my darling, and don't listen to what anybody else says. You're here to live your life. You're here to be on your journey. And if your journey takes you away from the norm, then so be it. As long as you're happy and doing what you love, that's all that matters. Again, you've got the bright yellow. That's about warmth. It's about lifting, upliftment, and it's about wisdom. So you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you've got the energy all there. It's a bright yellow. You've got oranges in there as well. So you've definitely got the warmth and the energy there. Moving forward. Exactly. You have to move forward, my darling. So again, think about what it is you're passionate about, what it is you want to do in life. It's never too late to learn if you want to go on a course of study, or maybe you need to study to move up in the career that you're already doing. If you want to completely change career, completely change career. Do what makes you happy. All right, my darling, it says sing your own song. So dance to the tune of your own life beat. There you go. And the canary has meaning too. So canaries for me are very talkative, very musical, again, full of life. And they also helped in the mines as well. So I don't know if you've got links to mining, coal mining, but they used to use canaries down the mines. Like if there was too much gas, sadly they'd pass away, and that would be a warning sign to the coal miners. So they're there to give you life. They're there to help you and to help you move forward. Putting yourself first, finally. Exactly. And this is what you need to do. You need to put yourself forward and put yourself first. This canary is wearing a crown. So I want to say there is, again, it's about positive. It's about straightening your crown. She's carrying it very well. It's not too heavy for her head. And she's also sat on a brass bar. So even though you need to raise your, raise your expectations and standards, they don't want you to raise it above reality. Okay? So stick to know what your limitations. Don't push yourself too hard. Okay? But yeah, whatever it is you're deciding on, go for it, my darling, because now's the time to do it. 2 and 1 is 3. 3 is March. I want to say by March you'll be in a much better place and things should be settled and you should be exactly where you need to be. All right, my darling. That's it. Straighten that crown and be the queen that you are. But don't go above your station, kind of thing. Make sure you keep it real. All right, my darling. I hope that helps, and thank you for working with me. Okay, let's see who's next. Let me scroll up. No names are popping out at me. Oh, it's your phone dying again, Dom. You seem to have a lot of problems with your phone, my darling. Yes, I see your comments at the very top, K-Weezy, but I also know that you get lots of readings on here. I go to who I'm drawn to. So if I'm drawn to you, I will come to you. If I'm not drawn to you, I won't come to you. Okay. Good for you, Danny. Good for you. But again, go with your heart and do what makes you happy, my darling. Okay, Lynn Murphy, let's come to you. Okay, Dom. Hi, Marsha. How are you, my darling? Thank you for joining. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And thank you for supporting Veronica's page, Universal Spiritualism. And thank you also for joining me and supporting me. It's very much appreciated. Okay, Lynn, let's see what the cards have got to say for you today. Now, as I'm connecting with your energy, I've just felt a drop in the temperature. So I do know that Spirit have been visiting you and you have felt the temperature drop. So I do know that you feel Spirit around you. Although, again, you have doubted that it is Spirit and kind of fobbed it off as just a bit of a draft or a bit of a wind coming through. And I know we've had a few really hot days here in the UK. But again, I want to say you felt that breeze and you felt that temperature drop. So Spirit is definitely watching you, my darling. Yes. Okay. And I want to say this has been coming on your right hand side and you felt them brush against your arm. It's almost like you've had a spiritual hug, I want to say. But I've only felt it on my right arm. So whoever it is in Spirit that's visiting you, oh, okay, you've got 3 cards, my darling. So somebody, you've got the skunk spirit, you've got the moth spirit, oh wow, and you've got the beautiful horse spirit. Now this one doesn't come out very often. So what I want to say to you is going with the first one, which was the skunk spirit. Know your worth, my darling. You need some self-confidence and you need to realize just how valued and respected and loved you are, because I feel at the moment connecting with your energy and especially with the skunk spirit that you're not actually feeling the love and support from people at the minute. Now, I'm not sure whether this is because people are letting you down or whether this is because you're not opening up to people about how you truly feel and opening up to the support you need. I feel it's a bit of both. I feel that you're not trusting the people around you, or there's people that you trusted to be there for you that have proven not to be there for you. And this is what's knocked your confidence a little bit. So what I want to say to you is have that friendship clear out, have that tribe clear out. You know who is going to be there for you and who isn't going to be there for you. Get rid of the takers, keep the givers. All right, because there are people out there that will take and not give back. Friends for a season, friends for a reason. Okay. So let some friendships fizzle out, and stick to the ones that you know are going to support you no matter what. Okay, my darling, that's the first thing I want to say. Make sure they make you feel that you're valued and that you're appreciated and that you're respected. Okay, this isn't about choosing friends over friends. This is about respecting yourself, respecting your spirit, and just making sure that you've got the right people around you that will give as well as take. The people that you've been there for will repay it and be there for you. Not that we expect that, but we kind of do in a funny kind of way. We kind of do expect that. If we give something out, we expect to get something back. That's human nature. But friendship is a two-way thing. Okay, my darling. The next one we've got is the moth spirit, and it says surrender now. So this is about surrendering to your spiritual side of things, I want to say. Ask the universe for guidance, ask the spirit world for help, ask the angels for help, because they can't interfere or help you unless they have your permission. So send that thought out. Every thought is energy, and the energy will go into the universe. Every thought is energy, and it will come back, and they will answer you. Maybe not ways that you expect, but it's telling you to surrender all the negativity and surrender all the hardships and all the problems up to the universe and allow them to help you sort the clutter out. Okay, you do ask for help. That's brilliant. So look out for the signs. Look out for the signs, and they will be there, maybe in the words of a song, maybe in something you read. It could be on a number plate, could be on a motorway sign, just anything. If you ask a question and you instantly hear something, or something instantly drops into your head, that is your answer. First thought is spirit, second thought is your ego. Okay, that's the rule that I live by. That's the rule that I believe happens. Okay, so ask the question. The first thought that comes into your head, that's your answer. Or the first thing that you hear, or the first thing you see, just look out for the signs. Be more free and open-minded. This is about breaking free from the reins that are holding you back. Again, this is about clearing out your tribe, and this is about breaking free from the fears, the lack of support, the negativity. There is actually a film called Spirit, which is about a free-spirited horse. If you watch that film, I know it's an animation, but it is a really good film. They tried to break his spirit, and he's not having any of it. So, yeah, the freedom is yours, my darling. Okay. Once you break free from the fears and from the negativity, you will find things will flow better for you. All right, my darling. Hi, Charlene. Yeah. Favorite movie, Jessica? It is a brilliant movie. I suggest you watch that. There'll be a message in there for you, Lynn. All right, my darling. It's about not letting people break your spirit. It is a fantastic film for an animation, and Bryan Adams does the song for it as well. There's one particular song in there that I absolutely love. You'll know the song when you hear it. All right, my darling, thank you for working with me. Okay, let's see who's next. Where's all my YouTubers gone? Where are you, YouTubers? Oh, Dom. There you go, Dom. Let's give you a card. Hi, Charlene. Hope you're well. Hi, Brino. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Okay, Dom, I feel quite drained with yourself. I feel like I need a break. I feel like I need a holiday. And I also feel very emotional with yourself. Would you understand you've been quite emotional lately? And I want to say this emotion is to do with grief. I feel like you're still grieving for a loved one. I feel like there's somebody in spirit that you're missing, and this is where the emotions are coming from. And I feel confused about the way things were left with this loved one. Does that make sense? It is short for Sabrina. So it's Brina. Oh, sorry, I thought that was an O, not an A. My mistake. I can't see properly. Blurred vision, joys of diabetes. Sorry, Brina. Right, Dom, does that make sense for you, my darling? Are you still grieving for a loved one, and you feel confused about the way things were left before the passing? I feel quite sickly with yourself as well. I feel like I've got a little bit of acid reflux, and I don't know if this is with you or with somebody in spirit. I don't feel like I've got anybody in spirit with me at the moment. I'm not going to lie and make it up and say that I do, because I don't. But I've just got a little... He passed literally like 6 months. Oh, bless your heart. Yes. So I feel quite a heavy emotion with this passing. And I feel sorry for the way things were left. I feel things weren't left, not on a horrible note, but I feel there was a little bit of I wouldn't say an argument, just a little bit of a falling out, shall we say, a petty falling out. And you kind of feel a little bit upset and a little bit guilty about the way things passed between you, because you never quite got to make it up, but the intention was there to make it up. And what I want to say to you, my darling, is there's no hard feelings. Now, as I'm saying that, I'm getting goosebumps down both my arms. So I do know whoever this is has been around you. Oh, bless you. Try not to tell me too much information, my darling. It's for me to tell you, okay? Just for the evidence. I don't want to feed off anything that you're giving me. But I was going to say I'm feeling goosebumps down both my arms. So I do feel that you felt this person around you. He has been back in visitation. And I do feel that he has tried to give you some reassurance, and he's kind of tried to give you that spiritual hug, and you felt the temperature drop as he's done this. So there is no hard feelings, and he wants you to let go of the guilt, my darling. Okay, there is no need to feel guilty. People say things all the time. People have petty arguments all the time, and it's nothing to feel guilty about. It would have been made up had they been around a bit longer. Sweet results await. You got the bee spirit. So what I want to say to you, my darling, is you've been working very hard lately, and whatever it is you've been working hard on, you are going to get some good results from that work. Now, whether this is to do with your professional work, or whether you've been working on yourself or working on something else, I do feel there are some results needed. Maybe maybe you've done some exams or some tests or something, but you've got some good results coming. The bee is a worker, a hard worker, and it runs around after everybody else. And I do feel this is yourself. You run around after everybody else, but who runs around after you, my darling? Okay. Bees are supposed to work in a team. So again, it's about finding your tribe and finding who supports you when you support them. Okay, it's time for people to give back, because I feel that you need a little bit more support at the moment, and you need that little bit of help to carry on working. Busy Bee resonates. Thank you for that, my darling. But he's saying, I feel a little bit breathless. I don't know if this is with him or with yourself, but as I breathe in, I get a pain in my ribs, just above my rib cage. It's almost like I can't breathe in properly, because every time I do, I'm catching my breath. So I do feel there was an issue with lungs with this person. Let me know if that resonates. If it isn't with you, okay, thank you very much for that confirmation. But yeah, I do feel there was an issue with lungs, and he's putting it on me, and as I'm trying to straighten myself up and breathe in, I get a pain right down my ribs, and it feels like I've bruised my ribs or I've twisted my muscles, but it's very, very it's not like a hurting pain, it's more of an achy pain, if that makes sense. And I do feel I needed help with my breathing at times. So I'm feeling oxygen, I'm feeling pure air, and I'm feeling the mask on my nose. So again, I don't know if he had a mask or if he was on oxygen, but I'm getting the impression that he needed help with his breathing in the end, towards the later days of life. He's also bringing this symbolically to say to you, to take a breath. It's again with the bee spirit, he's working really hard. He's saying you're working really hard, and it's almost like you've had no time to yourself and you need to take a breath. He's also putting on me a little bit of anxiety with yourself. He's telling me that you struggle to breathe sometimes. It's almost like you go into a panic attack, but not a full-on panic attack. It's almost like you get halfway there and then you have to take deep breaths to bring yourself out of it. Let me know if that makes sense, my darling. He's really concerned about you not resting and not having enough time to yourself at the moment. And that's all. And that's all he wants you to do. Sorry, that made me jump. It just banged my door. I don't know what that's about. Give me 1 second. Sorry. We'll have none of that. Thank you. I do apologise. It does resonate. Thank you, Dom. Would you understand you hearing the banging of doors as well? Did he used to slam doors shut? Because he literally just made me jump and slammed my door. And as you know, my door's not banged all the time I've been on this stream. And the minute I mention that, he bangs his door. So I do know you've heard him around the house, little bangs here and there. So you know he's coming visitation that way as well. It's almost is that his way of making me jump? Because I feel like he's made you jump as well. Doing it. He's playing with me, isn't he? Bless him. He did. He made my heart go. Oh. But as you know, I've been on the stream 45 minutes now, and my door's not moved. And the minute I say that, he just bangs the door. He's definitely wanting your attention, and he's definitely wanting my attention at the moment. Oh dear, my heart. But yeah. What are you telling me now? He's laughing his head off here. I can feel him around me now because he's coming really close and he's making me feel warm. So I do know when you felt him, rather than feel the temperature drop, you felt the temperature rise, and it's got a little bit warm as he's come close in with you. And again, he's giving you that spiritual hug. I just want to put my arms around you and give you that spiritual hug. You can laugh at me too, I'll let you. But he's definitely concerned about you. Yeah, exactly. My heart. He's definitely wanting you to take a breath, my darling, and he wants you to smile more, and he wants you to laugh more. I think that's why I did that, because he's having a right giggle up there. And it's a cheeky, mischievous laugh as well. It's not like a giggle, and it's not like a booming laugh. It's just like a really dirty, mischievous, I got you laugh. And this is what he would have done in life. I feel like he would have loved teasing people and scaring people and making people jump, just to get a sort of a kick out of them and a giggle from them. But yeah, he's a lovely character, bless him. Now he's mentioned the word wedding, so I don't know if he was planning on getting married, or if there was talks of a marriage. But he's mentioning a wedding, and he's mentioning March. So whether there was a March wedding that you went to, or whether there was a wedding in March that's just gone that he missed. But he's talking about a March wedding. Let me know if that makes sense. He's made me put the cards down. He's not even interested in the cards. And I feel when he was on this earth, he wouldn't have really took any notice of the spiritual mediumship and the card readings. He would have thought it all a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Not voodoo magic, but he would have thought it all a bit cuckoo, so to speak. But now he's over there, now he's up there, he's having a whale of a time with it. He's having fun with it, definitely. He's using it to his full advantage. But he wants to bring that sense of fun and that sense of laughter, because he's saying that you've not had much of that lately. So take a break, my darling. He's talking about a holiday. Whether you've been speaking about a holiday or a break or taking a break, but he wants you to take a holiday, and he wants to put you somewhere hot, somewhere relaxing. I want to be with nature. I want the best of both worlds. I want the best of the sea, but I also want the best of the forests and the birds as well. So somewhere where the two lands meet. He used to say you can't live your life based off what the tarot cards and being a Leo. Ah, bless him. So yeah, he wouldn't have thought much. That's why he's made me put the cards down. Bless his heart. Yes, resonates. Okay, so make sure you take that holiday, my darling. Slow down a bit, take a break. Even if you have to call in sick, get a stress note, whatever the case may be, you need to take a breath. All right, my darling, that's all he's come to say. He's blowing you lots of kisses. I don't know if he'd have done that in life, but I'm seeing this. So he's blowing you loads of kisses. And he says he'll see you in your dreams. So I do know he does dream visitation. All right, my darling. So know he's happy, know he's living life, know he's having the best fun up there, and he's enjoying scaring everybody with the door banging. So just know if you hear a door bang, it'll be him. All right, my lovely. I'll say thank you for working with me, and I'll thank your lovely man for working with me as well. God bless him, and I'll send him back up to the angels now. He can go and scare somebody else. You're very welcome, my darling. I hope that helps you, and take all his love with you. All right, my darling. Okay, let's see. Lovely gentleman that was. I could take that pain off now as well. Okay, let's see who's next. Hi, Namira. Hi, Nessie. Hi, Jodie. Let me just scroll up and see who is missed. Okay, let's see. Let's. Thank you, Brina. Let's come to you. Yeah, let's come to you. Oh, bless your heart. He's happy up there, my darling. You've got no need to worry about him. Thank you very much. Okay, Brina. Let's see what the cards have for you, my darling. Oh, I'm getting all twisty and turny with these cards, so I do feel that things have been a bit topsy-turvy for you just of late. Hi, Davey. You're welcome, my darling. All right, let's see. Would you understand your world being a bit topsy-turvy at the moment, my darling, and things are kind of, you feel like things are kind of falling by the wayside a little bit and crumbling beneath your feet? I feel a sense of being off balance, and I feel a sense of insecurity with yourself. Let me know if that makes sense, my lovely. Yeah? Okay. Let's see if the cards can help you with this then. I do feel dizzy, and I feel like I don't know which way to turn with things. I feel like I've got so many options and so many choices. I'm spoilt for choice. Take the lead, the stag spirit. Now this is my card. This is beautiful card. Look at that stag with the horns and the prayer feathers. So I do know that you've been asking for help from the world of spirit, and I do know this has been going on since sort of I want to say last summer, last spring, because I'm looking at the summery and the spring blossom on the antlers. And the antlers are very strong, very tall, and very sturdy. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You've got 4 on one and 5 on the other, coming off the antlers. So I want to say, I don't know if you're one of 4, or if there's 4 children, or 4 in the family, but there's definitely a number 4. Normally when I get numbers, it's to do with children. So either you're one of 4 children, or there's 4 children around you that you know of. It is a beautiful card. Now I'm seeing 2 prayer feathers, so I do know you've been asking 2 people in the world of spirit to help you out with things. And as I'm connecting with these prayer feathers, I feel that one of them was a gentleman that suffered with heartburn. You're one of 3. So where's the 4? Oh, if you're one of 3, that means there was a family of 4. 4 great nieces and nephews. Okay, there you go. There's the 4. But I do feel there's 2 people in the world of spirit that you've been asking to help you with sorting things out and putting things into some sort of order, and helping to make things less chaotic for yourself. And I do know that this gentleman in spirit, he had problems with speech. He had a little bit of acid reflux, I feel. And I do feel there was a heart condition with this gentleman as well. Let me know if this makes sense. But you've been asking this gentleman, and I do feel there's a lady with him as well, because as I'm looking in the card, I can actually see a vision of this gentleman. He has a long face, a little bit of hair, but I wouldn't say it was too thick, clean shaven. But I'm also seeing a lady that liked her faux fur. I'm seeing her in a big fluffy white coat, very slender, not too tall. I would say about average height. I would say about 5'8", 5'9", about the same height as me in height. But very glamorous. She always used to look glamorous. Grandfather, thank you for that confirmation. But grandfather would be with grandma. They would be together. And that's how they lived their life. She was very glamorous, and he absolutely adored her, I want to say. And she's standing on one of the, I want to say it's a white rose. Now, when I see a white rose, that's given from spirit, with love, with purity, with innocence. So I want to say that you are very much an innocent in whatever's going on. But the stag is also about leadership. It says take the lead. So whatever decisions you have to make, my darling, you take the lead. You say who, what, where, when, and why. Yeah. Don't let anybody else dictate or try and guide you from your goals, or try and put you off what it is that you are wanting to do. Again, it seems to be the theme of the night. Stop letting other people dictate what you should and shouldn't do. You weren't put on this earth to live up to other people's expectations. The only person you need to be responsible for, unless you've got children obviously, is yourself. Okay? You are responsible for your own happiness. You are responsible for your own fulfillment. You are responsible for everything that occurs in your life. So take that power, reclaim it, take the lead. And if people aren't going to support you, then they don't need to be around you. Okay? Again, friends for a season, friends for a reason. Concentrate on those that give as well as take. Those that just take, they're just going to drain your energy, they're going to knock your confidence, and they're going to expect you to do things that you wouldn't necessarily otherwise do or say. That makes sense. Thank you for that confirmation. So again, take the lead, be the hero of your own story, be the lead character of your own story. Don't fall into the background, okay? Don't be isolating yourself. The stag takes the lead with the females, he takes the lead with the younger ones. He observes from the shadows, and he quietly and humbly guides people into success and guides people into making sure they follow the right path without dictating to them. Again, it's the theme. It's not about dictating. It's not about lecturing. It's about planting the seeds to other people and allowing them to come to their own right conclusion. It's like a game of chess. You have to be one step ahead. It's not about manipulation. It's about allowing them to come to the right decisions themselves when they don't realize what they're doing, kind of thing. So it's like letting them think they have the control when actually the control is with yourself, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the stag spirit. So again, take the lead, reclaim your power, do what makes you happy, have those around you that support you, and get rid of those that don't. You are planting seeds. Good. That's the best way to do it, because I feel that if you get pushy or you get lectury or dictatory, then things aren't going to go the way that you want them to go. Again, it's about letting the other person think that they're still in control. It's like, well, you've got this option and you've got that option. Which one do you think it would be the best option? Whichever option you pick, you have to be prepared to take the consequences of that decision. The consequences could be this or it could be that. Yeah. So you're planting the seeds and you're letting them think about what they're doing and being able to make the right choices. All right, my darling. I will say thank you for working with me, and I hope that helps. And it should allow things to become less chaotic. So keep asking for that help. Again, the angels in the spirit world, they need your permission to interfere, just to ask them to help you out, to sort the chaos out for your highest good. You might not get what you want in the way that you expect, but you will get what you need in unexpected ways. Okay, remember that. Right, my lovelies, that's me for this evening. I've been called to time. You do that, my darling, and believe that that you can help. So that's my time up this evening. I want to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting Veronica's page, and thank you for Veronica for having me as well. To Universal Spiritualism for having me. It's been a long, busy day, so I'm going to go and have a well-earned coffee and sit and hope that my daughter is enjoying her prom. I'm going to go and watch the Women's Euros, and I will see you on Sunday in Prism of Light, all being well. All right, so stay safe. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the warm weather. Stay hydrated, people. Stay safe out that sun. Make sure you put your sun cream on. And I will say good night, God bless, and I will see you next week. Bye.